Hello everyone, welcome back to the limit of Adhesion and Prime 9. This is round 5 and we've come to Florida to hang out in Jason Weaver's back garden where he's got a little racetrack to play on. My name is Gareth and joining me once again in commentary is Jools. Jools, how are you?
Good, thank you. Yeah, looking forward to seeing this because hopefully it'll be a good race.
Yeah, I bet you wish you had a back garden this big as well.
Yeah, you'd have a track in it.
Yeah, it'd be nice, yeah. We've got Rob Miller on pole from Alex Murphy, Tom Lauren in third and David Ducklecki in fourth. Chris Forrester, Ben Chalcraft, Stephen Maxwell, Jad Tomey, very good result for him up in P8 and pole for the Club 1500 Championship. Simon Geimer making a second appearance in Prime, nice to see him back. And then we've got Philip Mars, Gavin Kelly, Chris White, Rich Meesters, Don Parker, Steve Pepper, Carlos Navarro, Gareth Hensley, Dan Rice and James Renwick at the back, which is very unusual for him.
Yeah, nice to see Parker back after a bit of a break.
Yeah, and first visit for Prime at Sebring. Obviously I believe we've seen it in GT3 in the past, and it's very popular with a lot of our drivers who do the endurance racing.
Yeah, some people like it, some people think it's a bit of a featureless car park.
Yeah. Till was very upset when I said it was still like that, even after the rescan. I think it's just very bad in VR. But yeah, we'll see how the drivers get on. Be interesting to see how the single seaters go around this track. It's a little bit bumpy in places, very high curbs. T1 and the final corner are very exciting, aren't they? Good fast
so many lines you can take in them.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the best line? Who knows?
Who knows, yeah. So, cars are all sitting there on the grid. We're getting ready for racing in just a few seconds' time.
Yeah, Miller, Murphy and Malarin, the familiar trio this season at least.
Yeah, very familiar. It'd be nice to get David Lyne back as soon as he can as well. He is sadly missed on the grid. Anyway, get ready then for racing at Sebring. So James Renwick is in the pits, hence the non-time. And we're racing then.
Good start from Miller. Kept it ahead of Murphy.
There's Malarin trying to line up though as they come into T1. Who's going to come out of the corner is Malarin challenging, and it looks like he's through on Murphy, who will have the inside line for the next corner. Very tight through these corners here, and yeah, Murphy's had to slot in behind him. And that's Chris Forrester there up in P4. Great start he's had. Look.
Yeah, he's got Parker Glogakeki.
Yeah.
And Geimer's made up a couple of spaces off the start, as well as Winslade. He's made up 3.
Yeah, so we've got drivers on the move then. Here's Forrester into the hairpin. Oh, big lock up there. Defending hard against Glogakeki, who's in a bit of a different livery this time, it looks like.
Yeah, he's going to be switching team next season. He was asking about changing this season, but I said no, I'm too much admin.
Yeah. And that's Murphy. Stephen Maxwell, who's making the move on Glogakeki this time. Is it like 3 wide there, 3 the right-hander?
Well, he was making the move, but now Glogakeki's past Forrester.
Yeah, excellent fight back. Really nice battle here in the top 3. You can see them all nose to tail as well and breaking away from this fight. Tomei's up 1 as well. Oh no, he's down 1, I beg your pardon. There's Chalcraft is up 2. Ben Chalcraft currently in P8. So this is where it gets a bit, yeah, it was really hard to see where you had to go on the, big off track there for Alex Murphy. Very hard to see where you had to go on the old scan. A little better these days. We're on board with Tom Malarin then. He's in the slipstream of Rob Miller as we head down to Sunset Bend for the first time. Crazy fast 180-degree corner this one, and as you say, many lines.
Well, you can see there wide. They had completely different lines. It looked like Malarin wasn't getting past, and now Miller's lost 2 places.
Yeah, look at the run that Alex Murphy had off that corner. Oh, Chalcraft just lost 10 places then. That's a big shame after a spin. And it looks like Tomei is in the pit lane as well. I wonder if there's been contact. Oh, Murphy off the road again.
Yep, a lot of dust kicking up.
So, it's Malarin then from Murphy from Miller. Miller shuffled all the way down to P3 after starting on pole.
And Gareth is in 4th. Looks like he's kind of making a bit of a break from Maxwell.
Yeah. And we've got Garner in the rear tracks of Forrester. So we've got battles going on all over the place. This is very exciting stuff. Oh, here's another battle then. It's Winslade versus Parker as they come through the hairpin, and that's Chris White just behind him, and one of the Peppers. It's Steve Pepper. Wow, Malarin Murphy is attacking hard here. Now we know that Tor is a big fan of this track. Oh, that's Simon Guyman's had a mistake. Looks like the car's a bit broken. He'll have to tow. Big shame. He was doing really well, wasn't he? Up in the top 10.
Indeed. Hopefully he can get back out and do some more laps.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was having a debate with Tor about whether this track was good or not, and
well,
you know, said
he wouldn't debate with you. He would just tell you it is. Oh, look how wide Murphy's gone there.
Yeah, he basically said, you know, like T1 and T and the final corner are fantastic, and then the other corners are just a way of getting between the two. Just summed it up, really.
Great shot there. Everybody coming wide out of that corner.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so weird as well, isn't it? Because you have to sort of turn away from the track to open it up to get the run on the
it's a
track.
spinner.
Oh, look, that's Forrester. Oh, what a shame. He was doing so well up in that P sort of 5, 6 place, wasn't he?
He was. Fastest lap for Glugakeki. Trying to catch back onto these 3 here.
Yeah. There's Maxwell there as well. That's Rich Meesters going around Carlos Navarro. Carlos's car was looking a little bit damaged. Not sure.
There's Forrester, who's had his spin. Looks like a lock-up as well if you just cut away from that.
So you've got Winslade here in P9 then. He's come up 8 places on the grid. Don Falker up 6, and then Gavin Kelly just ahead of them. He's up 4, as is Philip Miles. So lots of drivers on the march. Meesters is under threat from Carlos Navarro, and here comes the Forrester on his recovery mission. Sorry, the Forrester. Don't forget to check out Chris's new Super Formula series on our YouTube channel. It's called Forry's Formula Forays. Oh, Philip Miles throwing a cone in here. Yeah, but a new series from Chris doing the officials tracks. It'd be nice to hear how he gets on. And we've got Rich Races Radicals, Rich Meesters doing his Radical series, and my Road to A Licence series. I'm trying to get my A Licence back after my Formula Ford adventures.
Okay.
Got lots of drivers doing things on our channel, which is nice.
I was going to say, does yours not have like a 3 words, the same letter thing?
No, I had to think of something when I get my A Licence back. Complete my journey, as people say. Well, we've got Rob Miller here. He's pushing hard, and is he passing Murphy, or is he just
back into second?
Attacking? Yeah. Or was he defending his Murphy? Wow, look at that bump that Tor just found there by the wall. Murphy's got the inside line then for T1, and we've got a huge battle going on back there between Parker, Miles, Winslade, and Chris White. Looks like Meester's trying to get onto the back of that as well. Miller's been shuffled back to 3rd then, once again.
Yeah, looked like he was going to challenge for the lead, and now he's back into 3rd again.
Yeah, Philip Miles side by side with Dom Parker. Dom's still not finding a way for it. Here comes Winslade to the outside. And you've got Chris White just behind him as well. So we're looking very close between these drivers. Oh, Parker around Winslade into him. That's a big shame for those two. Oh, oh, look at that. Chalcroft just avoiding the reversing Parker.
Scampers backwards to safety.
Yeah. Sponsored by Virgin Atlantic. I think we've seen definitive proof that Dom is no longer a Virgin.
Glukakeki's caught these guys up.
He has, yeah. I mean, they're going very, very fast, but they are battling, which will slow them down inevitably.
Indeed. I think he still holds the fastest lap at the moment. I didn't see anybody's taken it from him yet.
Yeah.
But Maxwell's completely dropped.
Well, yeah, will Maxwell now be able to pull himself back into this fight if they all start battling?
Well, let's see. I mean, he's in a bit of a no man's land. It's miles in front of Kelly and miles behind Glugakeki.
Great shot of Sunset Bend there, really showing you how that corner is. There's Murphy with the fastest lap now.
Well, he did just get a massive toe as he's alongside Chur to T1.
Yeah.
Super wide.
Oh, he's on the grass that time, yeah.
Surely Miller's going to take an opportunity here to get back past. Well, he tried.
What a defence by Murphy there. That was amazing.
You're right, actually. It looks like Maxwell is closing up.
He is, yeah. We got Kelly is the next driver back. Another one who's been quite vociferous in his complaints and distaste for this track. So.
Is he up 5 places from where he started?
Yeah, he's really climbed. Yeah, he was up 4, he's now up 5, so he's doing really well. We're on board with Glukakeki now really in that fight and trying to find a way past Rob Miller. Coming up to the right hand. Is this like Collier? I think this corner's called, something like that.
Somehow getting past.
Yeah, brilliant. Super move on the brakes there.
Notice it says Miller's the leader, but obviously that's not right.
It does, yeah. SDK doing SDK things.
He's got Club 1500 right. Miles is leading that.
Yes, he is, yeah. And it's Rich Meesters who is 3 cars behind him on the road, so 7th and 10th for those two. And Dan Rice down in 13th. He's P3, that's what I was trying to say. In Club 1500.
Here comes Maxwell.
Yeah.
Be getting a toe now, pretty much.
Miller's got a really good run here on Glugakeki as they come into Sunset once again. You can see the amount of bumps that they're having to deal with.
They're both coming off of that little bump there.
Yeah.
Kind of pushes you back down onto the straight.
Rob to the inside 41, has to get out of it. Maxwell setting personal best behind him. And these guys are doing 202s, and then you've got Kelly doing 204, Miles doing a 203. So yeah.
Yeah, no, these 5 are in a league of their own.
They really are, yeah. What, can we ban them?
Give them their own league.
Yes. So we are in the 12th minute of the 15-minute race. It's Tormalaran leading from Alex Murphy, Glugakeki up to 3rd. Then we've got Rob Miller. Here comes Rich Meesters looking again on the outside of Carlos Navarro. Cut back to Glugakeki. So yeah, they've got Miller, Maxwell and Kelly, Philip Miles, Chris White, Chris Forrester, so the 2 McLarens running line astern, and then Carlos Navarro, who is now passed, is ahead of Rich still, sorry, beg your pardon, and yeah, that runs out the top 10. Shawcross recovering.
Yeah, obviously Parker, Pepper and Winslade had some incidents.
Yes,
Geimer.
this is Chalcraft though. He spun and he was down to 18th. He's recovered up to 12th, so back in the points.
Yeah, but you're going to imagine Winslade and Parker probably had damage.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Oh, we've got to change for the lead and change for 3rd, possibly.
So we'll go Lauren versus Murphy.
He's going super wide, hitting the cone so he can cut back in.
He's gone bowling.
Can't see where Murphy is. Oh, there he is.
Here he is.
Somehow they come out together.
Yeah, and Miller just ahead of Glugakeki again. So it will change, as you say. Maxwell's not quite got the pace of these guys on that last lap. Whoa! Keki miles off the road again that time.
Still
Lauren
side by
defending.
side.
I mean, those corners seem so tight when you're in the cockpit. There's barely room for one car, let alone side by side action. Great fight between these guys. Oh, looks like Chris Forrester in the pit lane. That's a big shame. Falling down from P9.
And Tomei.
And Tomei as well.
Looks like he's left.
Early bar for Tomei. Big
Looks
shame.
like a mistake for Malarin, and that's let Murphy past.
Yeah, he's just sort of swept around the outside, isn't he? So Alex Murphy into the lead of this race then. Right in the closing moments.
Does he
It's
pick
been
the
Malarin
opportune
all this
moment, or does Malarin have anything he can give back?
Yeah, it feels like Malarin's had it the lead since lap 1, hasn't he, really?
Yeah, he's been resisting pressure for like 14 minutes.
Yeah. As you say, has he got anything left in the tank? And Jink left to open up the right-hander.
And Maxwell's just watching, hoping
Yeah.
that they'll take each other out, probably.
Yeah, a nice 4-car pilot would do him nicely, wouldn't it?
Indeed. This
So
fighting
we are-
actually has slowed him, because Kelly's closed up about half a second on what he was.
Nice.
Fastest lap for Miller, getting all the toe. Look at this, jostling for position into T1.
That's so good. Laura's got the inside line. Is Murphy going to stay on track? Just. Laura's going to have the inside line once again into T2.
To say they must be running low on cookies.
Yeah.
Off-track cookies.
Only get 12, don't you, for a drive-through?
Yep. And of course you get 4 if you hit someone with a big hit. So those can soon get used up.
Yeah. So I was going to say, this is round 5, obviously, of 8. So we are into the second half of this season. So this is starting to get to the point where we can really see the championship picture, which would be nice to see after the feature race. What the scores are looking like. Oh, look, Keki going for P2 there. Oh, was there contact? There was. I think his wing just got bent.
Definitely late. Lost it. Yeah, there is a bent wing there, yeah. I didn't know if he'd just lost it on his own, but yeah, you're right.
A huge chunk of curve on the other side. Those curves are quite vicious here, aren't they? Very tall for a little car like the F4.
They are. I mean, championship-wise, Murphy's just running away with it, but in the races, it's actually competitive. But you have to say the last few races, these 3, 4 have been right up there fighting.
Yeah, but I mean, he is running away with it, but at the same time, we're halfway through, so some big scores for other people, and obviously the 2 drop rounds to consider as well. So
Indeed,
I don't think it's as over as it. Yeah, it's not as over as it looks. I mean, you've only got to look at Malarin's performance in the USF, where he seemed down and out, and all of a sudden he's in the championship fight.
Indeed,
That's the win.
That is it, and look, Miller has pipped him for second.
Wow. Great drive by Miller then. Yeah, so Murphy down to 3rd place. And those could be important points for the championship. What a great P6 for Kelly as well then.
Miles taking 7th overall and the win for 1500.
Yeah, congratulations to Philip. Nice drive. Chris White coming home P8. Nice to see. Meesters and Chowcroft recovering to P10. So only losing 2 positions after the early spin. And there's Dan Rice finishing in, what was that, 12th place and picking up some nice points. So Tom Lauren wins the race from Rob Miller, Alex Murphy rounding out the podium. David Glocke A bit of contact in the hairpin, drops to 4th. Stephen Maxwell in 5th, and then Gavin Kelly. Philip Miles winning club from Hungary. Chris White in 8th. Rich Smith is in 9th. Ben Chalcroft in 10th. Then Carlos Navarro, Dan Rice, James Renwick, Don Parker, Chris Forrester, and then Steve Becker, Steiner Garnett, and Gareth Winslade rounding out the order. So points down to 15. So Chris Forrester does still pick up a last point after his late visit to the pits. Good race though, wasn't it?
I enjoyed it, yeah, it was very frantic. Let's see how it goes with the top 8 inverted next race.
Yes indeed. Can you remember who was in
No. It wasn't Miles because he was 7th. It was
he's going to be on the front row. Yeah.
Anyway, socials, all that website and stuff.
Yeah, lovely jubbly stuff. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and please do like the videos. It does help. And we'll see you at the feature race. Bye, Jools.
Bye.